What's going on? Booyah! John here. Nikki and John's vlogs. I'm hanging out at the cabin in the woods, enjoying myself, about to go fishing. Speaking of fishing, I stopped at Cabela's and I picked up just a bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna be up here making fishing videos for about a week. Then I'll meet back up with Nikki. Then I'll come back up here and make more fishing videos. But the truck is not starting, so AAA is on their way here right now. They're going to tow it into town. Something's wrong with it. It's going to get fired up. But as soon as I get that back, I'll have the ability to take the boat out. I got a couple new lakes mapped out that I'm going to go fish. It should be really exciting. We'll be doing a smallmouth fishing, hopefully walleye fishing. Hopefully I'll catch a muskie, largemouth, sunfish, panfish, trout, all that good stuff. But here is what I got at Cabela's. I got a new fish finder for the boat, which is pretty crazy. It's a 78 DI, it has down imaging sonar, but you can see it's colored screen. I'm really excited about this. I got new seats for the boat. I'll be putting those on. I've got some just general fishing equipment, you know, rubber worms, stuff like that, a couple rod holders, hooks. I'll move all this stuff into the garage. The tow truck should be here momentarily, and then I might have to run over to town with him, I might not, but depending on that, I'll kind of take all this stuff, run it over to the shed, take care of some business, start working on the boat. And as soon as I get the all clear, there's a thunderstorm in the area, but it should be clearing out and kind of skipping right by me and not raining. But I don't want to go out in a kayak or a float tube and get caught out in the rain. So hopefully in a couple hours I'll be on the water fishing. Alright, so I've got the batteries charging on the battery charger. I've got all the stuff loaded up in the Ranger, so I'll head over to the shed, check out the boat, trolling motors, rods, all that jazz is getting ready to go. We just got to get the truck taken care of, and I'm in business, baby. Ready to go fishing. Oh, I'm so excited. It's so nice being up here. I saw a black bear last night on my way up here, which was cool. You know, it's just bear running through the woods. So it made me really feel like I was at the cabin. This threw me off. Got a little face on the tree there. Some Game of Thrones shit going on, but I don't want to be critical of whoever put this up, but this kind of looks like dog poo, and that kind of looks like a wiener. But it's a tree on a face, or face on a tree, rather. I don't know, kind of cool. Gives the tree a little bit of personality, if you know what I mean. Alright, so my dad had given me a tackle box with a little bit of tackle to bring out to California to kind of get myself started fishing out there. But I had to bring it back because none of the lures that work here work in California because the bait's different, the type of fishing is different, so you don't have, you know, like panfish and crappies and shiners and all this different kinds of lures and stuff I have that mimics the stuff that lives up here or in the Midwest. It just doesn't work in California. So I brought the tackle box back, and I'm just gonna leave it here. I'll probably just start picking up my own stuff in California. I have a few things from California that I actually want to try up here. It'll be interesting to see if it's vice versa, if it works or not. So just still waiting on that tow truck guy, and then I'm gonna start fishing. I'm so excited, I can't wait. Alright, so the tow truck driver's not quite here yet, and I thought I'd just run down to the lake with a fly rod, try to catch some sunfish or a couple bass real quick and just kind of get into it because I'm dying to go fishing. Look at the size of this bad boy. Mwah. I just caught this fish on a fly rod right off the end of the dock, literally, like, and this is the big female that's full of eggs, so I'm gonna get her right back in the water, take a quick picture, but wow. Alright, so tow truck is here. Truck is getting towed. Now I would swap out the starter and the solenoid myself if I knew for sure that's what it was, but I'm not a mechanic and I'm not exactly sure what's going on with the truck. So I'm gonna let the professionals handle it, and I'll pick it up later and I'll be able to use it and it'll all be great, you know, and then I don't run the risk of it not breaking down because I didn't fix something right or anything like that, you know. So can't wait to get it taken care of and then go do my thing. Alright, so there goes the truck on. I'm gonna follow it over to cable. Part of the thing with AAA is like they're liable for the vehicle right now while it's on that truck. That company in particular is, you know, so they like to have the driver just follow them if they can, you know, or ride along. But they're gonna run it over to town, and I have to stop at the grocery store too and just pick up some groceries for the week. So it's a kind of a, might as well just go over there and take care of that anyways. Oh man, so there's a mama black bear right there, and then she has got two cubs He just went running off in the woods right there. He's looking right at me. Moo! And he is not afraid of anything because he knows his mom is right there to kick some butt. Hey, black bear. Thank you. So that was cool. I also stopped at the grocery store, bought a couple items so I can cook some dinner when I'm up here. Alright, so since the truck is out of commission, I'm gonna just use a little electric trolling motor setup. Got my tackle boxes, my battery, trolling motor. Gonna load up the rods, head down to the dock, and just use a simple rowing boat with an electric motor to get some fishing in. And let me tell you what, I caught a big fish already, and I'm looking forward to catching more. Alright, got all my stuff loaded up. Boat's ready to go. Just throw the trolling motor on back. Got the lake to myself today. Should be a pretty good little trip. I think the fish are just going to start going crazy here in about an hour or two biting because the low pressure's taking off. There's a high front coming through. The water temperature's warm. It's high. The weather outside is really nice and humid, so I think it's going to go down in the next couple days. We're going to see an unbelievable pre-spawn bite. Just learned a valuable lesson. I didn't check my knot before I started fishing, and I hooked a pretty decent sized fish, and it snapped my line right off even though my drag wasn't very tight, so that was pretty disappointing. So I'm going to retie my lure here using a bit of power bait today, and I've already caught 2 fish. That third one, that was a nice one I was going to put on camera, but like I said, it just blunk, gone. But nice little point here. The fish are probably spawning. The water's a little higher this year, so everything's kind of shifted around, and this spot is really ideal. Nice sandy bottom, a little bit of rocks. They like to get down in there and build their nests, and since the water's higher, you know, now it's about 3, 4, 5, 6 feet of water instead of 2 or 3 feet of water, and they move in here and they'll spawn. There's a couple different spots around the lake that they really like to spawn, and I'm going to try those out first. Alright, man, so the fishing's been hot. Using the GoPro here, I got a couple big ones in the boat already. But everything over here is good. I just hit some sunfish nests. It's a little bit different water. They like a little bit different structure to build their nests than bass, and they don't tend to build their nests next to each other. So I'm going to cruise over here to a couple spots that I have picked out on the lake. One's by the island in the middle of the lake. There's 2 islands. And then I'm going to run down to the shore where I caught all the big fish last year. We're going to kind of see how that works out. But still raining just a little bit. Probably going to clear off, but everything's going good. I'm going to eat an apple. Alright, so I just wrapped up fishing. Gonna take all my stuff out, recharge the battery, eat some lunch. I might go to the driving range to hit some golf balls, just kind of warm up. I might be playing golf a few times when I'm up here, so I haven't swung a club for like a year. And put some more bug spray on, stuff like that. And then I gotta put some more bug spray on because the bugs are getting bad. Alright, back in the car. I'm gonna head into town, get probably a beer and a pizza, and probably call it a night after that, watch some Netflix at the cabin, go to bed, wake up early, you know, and hit the water and get out and do some fishing. I'm really excited about it. I got a couple other things I gotta take care of when I'm up here, so I'll squeeze those in, you know, during the rest of the week sometime. But I'm really looking forward to going fishing tomorrow. It's gonna be so good. I just got back to my cabin after eating a little dinner. I had some spaghetti, and you can hear the swamp out here. It's just kind of what it sounds like at night, but it's beautiful. This camera actually takes good pictures too, but it's really beautiful out right now. The weather's really nice. It's getting a little colder. It's about 60 degrees, so I'm gonna head in. I'm gonna call it a night. But as always, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, favorite this video, and we'll see you next time.